Hey, what's up? This is Spider Prime 1 back again with another Transformers video review. Alright, this time I'm looking at Transformers Prime Wave 2 Deluxe Class Arcee. And this is one of the few Arcee figures I have. Mainly because it's probably just the little boy in me that says Transformers are for boys, not girls. But Transformers Prime did a really good job of making Arcee a likable character, unlike in G1 or in Energon, especially in Energon. But no, this Arcee actually I tend to find being one of the characters I tend to watch more. I don't know why. I just find her to be, a more compelling character out of the main cast. Her and Wheeljack. But and as you can see from right here, she has two weapons. One being a extremely large gun, which from right here, and the tip of the barrel looks like the gun that comes out of her hand, and then they just added on the back part. And one of her arm blades. And then you can take the arm blade and the gun and put them together to make a rifle with a really big bayonet. Yeah. Maybe they should make it into a chainsaw if they ever remold this mold. Food for thought. And then she's got a little kickstand over here on her leg. I'll fold that down. And then the wheels roll really nice. And then that's about it for vehicle mode. There are two little dials molded in, but they don't have a dial in them, and they're mainly just for show. But to transform, first what we want to do is to lift this out, turn, doesn't matter which way you turn, and then fold it up like that, and then separate the wing pieces, and then fold it back, fold all of this back, like so, and then bring her arms out. Can't really bring them out too far just yet. Or no, just move the arms down and then you can bring them out, that's right. And then twist at the elbow so that it's facing forward, and then twist her wrist. And now her arms are facing forward. And then grab her legs, fold them out and down, and then fold the whole waist piece down, and it'll reveal her head. So we'll do that again. Now we can fold this flatter against her back, and then and then snap it together, so that way it doesn't, come loose. And then the best way I've found to separate the wheels is to just kind of lightly pry on the half pieces till there's a gap, and then keep going and keep doing it till there's a gap all the way around. Oh, and so doing that, it closed my gap. Shoot. There we go. And then just keep going along the gap until the wheels separate. There we go. And then what you want to do is to fold forward and then fold back. And then we'll do it on this side. Fold forward. Then you see her foot. Fold back. And there is Arcee in robot mode. Giant wings aside, she's a really good figure. I wish they could have done something with this, like pull out and then set it back up on her back or something like that. The wheel doesn't bother me as much. The wings are, the only reason I have problems with the wings is because they're not supposed to be that big. They're supposed to be about to here, coming out of her back. And from what I've seen, the first edition gets it right. And I'm in the process of trying to track down a cheap version of, or a cheaper price point on the first edition. I've found one for $20, and I'm still looking for something kind of cheaper. But I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. And then another thing, and maybe this is one of the reasons why I like her so much, pretty much everywhere in the TV show that she's supposed to be pink, she's silver. Like on the legs, both sides of the legs, the arm guards, and then the frills on the side of her face. All silver, when they're all supposed to be pink. I don't know why they did that. Maybe to appeal to younger, boy audiences. But it doesn't look too bad. It's just I notice because I notice those kind of things. So we'll set her down for a second. Grab her weapon. Now the gun has two handholds. One is mainly for on the vehicle mode, but you can have her hold it that way. So she can hold it like this. And then there's a post on the inside. Have her hold it like that and look like it's actually coming out of her arm, and then it's massive. It's like the way it looks like this, there is no conceivable way that it would transform into that skinny little arm. But she makes it work. And then on the underside of each arm is a hole. Let's move the gun. And in that hole, you can take her arm blade. And stick it right in there. And so now she has her arm blade. I'll put the gun over here. You can also mount the gun under the arm, but even that way it still looks ridiculous. So, there's Arcee. I highly recommend her. I don't know if I can say over or under the first edition, because I don't have it. But I have fun with this one. This is another one of those, like the Fall of Cybertron Optimus, where I can just pick it up and transform it to and from and have it be fun. But no, yeah, this is one of the few RCs that I actually recommend. So I say go out and get her. And if you don't, she'll shoot you. Or she'll cut you. One of the two. Shoot or cut. And remember, if you tell anyone about the Autobots, she'll hunt you down.